Absolutely love the conversation all around purpose and all around pursuing what sets your heart on fire. Because speaking of, I have a guy that's done just that. Warmer days are here, and what better way to celebrate than with a braai to unite good friends and family. Jan Braai joins us this morning to ensure that we are ready for the braai season with the ultimate braai kit. And I'm telling you, Jan, there's so many things in front of me right now that I'm going, I don't know. I've never seen that before, and I've never seen this one here.
Let's discuss it.
I think we should get into this.
Want ons is geroep vir braai.
Oh, I love that.
Om succesvol te braai.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
So to successfully braai, you need, of course, the ultimate braai kit. All of this equipment exclusive to Woolworths. All of it carries my name, and I'm super proud of it.
I'm proud of you too.
I wouldn't put my name on something that, you know, I know the nation can't trust.
For sure.
So if we take it from the right,
Please, can we start there? Because
the view is left.
Wat gaan hier aan?
The braai wok with holes. So this is where when you're doing, say, mushrooms, button mushrooms or prawns, anything on the braai, you want it to pick up maximum braai flavor from the coals, from the juices and the fat, and maybe some marinade or sauces dripping on the coals. But it's too small for a braai grid, and you're too busy or too lazy to put it on a skewer. So the type of stuff you typically have to put on a skewer, but something like a mushroom, it's difficult to skewer because it might split. So now you just toss it in the wok. And in the wok.
And sometimes it gets a bit dry, but here you have more control to be able to do that.
And you're getting, obviously, the braai caramelization, but you're also getting that contact between the meat and the pan, so you're also getting a bit of sear. So I also like to do, say, chicken thighs or drumsticks in there. And it's easier to control, especially pre-marinated stuff that might be burning on the grid.
I was going to say, do you use oil or butter or anything in there?
A little bit, because it's nice if it drips a bit. Obviously, if it's a super saucy thing, you're going to use your fireproof pan.
I love this. It's so slick.
So this is anything you want to do, sauces, or if you want to do a pepper steak in butter and olive oil and all the other aromatics, you'd be using that pan, or stir-frying eggs for your breakfast braai, or doing pancakes.
There are levels to this game.
Anything we're going to do later in this program, I think after the news, we're actually going to do a recipe in a pan, like because braaiing is more than just on a grid. You can go straight into the coals, you can go in a pan, in a potjie, which brings us to the
How
potjie.
heavy is this potjie?
So this is a number 10 flat bottom. This is my favorite size and shape of potjie. Hence, when I made my own potjie, I said, this is it. It's perfect for a family of 4 to 6. Cast
I'm used to these like cauldron-like potjies, the big ones.
Yeah, but these days
you don't even need
you don't need such a big thing, and then it's such a commitment, and you can only make if somebody's born or married or dies, you make a potjie.
Ceremonious moment.
Yeah. So this is for everyday use. Obviously, you're making potjie kos in it, so if you're doing, whether it's now oxtail or lamb shanks or lamb neck or chicken potjies or ngrishu or whatever you want to do on the fire, you do it in that. If there's a hurricane outside, as sometimes does happen, and that's why I like a flat bottom potjie, then you stick it into the oven.
Beautiful.
So it works both ways. As you can see, it's got a lip on the lid. So this is, so if you're baking, say, a dessert, your malva pudding or apple crumble, or you're doing sticky toffee, or you're baking a bread, then you also want some coals on the top so that it bakes evenly.
Both sides.
You're creating an oven in there, a Dutch oven. And then the lip helps so that when you're checking on your meal, that the coals don't fall into it.
Because we've been there, haven't we?
We don't want to eat askoek.
Please.
This
I'm learning a thing or two. Oh my gosh, how can I forget the glove?
Yeah. And that's obviously when you're handling the pans or the potjie or the grid, anything that becomes hot on the fire, put the gloves on. South Africans should be braaiing every day. All of us will be braaiing on National Braai Day. But if you're braaiing often, it's simply a numbers game. You are going to burn your hands now and again. So wear the gloves. It's a safety thing. Also, at your braai, always have enough ice to put in your drinks to make your beers cold. And if there are braai wounds, then you can treat it with the ice.
But that's secondary to the drinks. What is this?
That's the Jan Braai cube. It's got 3 settings. So that's if you want a lot of heat on the steak on the grid or the pan or whatever, this would be the lower setting. So you're putting the cube into the coals in the fire. It's completely fireproof.
Closest to it?
Closest to, so this is high heat.
Come on now.
Medium.
Yes.
Yeah. And the classic triangle can't do this. That's
Absolutely
what's
not.
special about the cube.
There's more.
Low heat, straight up. So 3 heat settings.
Come on.
It's
On
like
a cube.
Almost like an automatic braai. Yeah.
That is what you do, though.
The wipes keeps everything clean, biodegradable, so you can chuck it into the fire.
And
it
disinfectant,
smells amazing, yeah. It doesn't smell like the stuff we used in the 2 years of face masks.
We don't talk about that time.
Yeah, it just smells awesome and it looks cool.
Yeah.
You can put it on your table, so there's control.
Is it melt-proof? Can we put it by the fire?
It's not melt-proof, no. Don't put it inside the fire. It can
Don't
be
do
close
that.
to the fire. So I use it obviously to clean your hands and your face and that stuff, but also to clean the grid and the tongs, and it just keeps your whole braai area clean and neat. And when it looks like you're in control, your guests also think that you're in control.
They feel more secure.
Consequently, exactly, they feel secure in your skills as a braaier, and that makes the food taste better.
All right, I'm seeing a couple of knives here.
Yeah. There are 2 knives in the range. There's also steak knives, which I don't spot here. But anyway, there's this is the chef's knife.
Okay.
So that's what you do the heavy lifting. And this is the utility knife for finer work. So if you're finding the big chef's knife uncomfortable, you use the little one. They're interchangeable. It's for different size stuff you want to do and different size people and hands. And then you get the meat thermometer over here, the digital instant read meat thermometer. This is to stick into meat so that it's always perfectly done.
Right.
So it takes the guesswork out of it. It makes any braaier an instant amateur, because an instant professional, because you're sticking it in there at 52 degrees. You know factually the steak is medium rare. At 63, you know factually the lamb is just that shade pinker than medium, where lamb is perfect. At 71, you know that the pork is done perfectly. And at 80 degrees, your whole chickens are done perfectly.
Now, does this thing come with everything you've just said? Because you remembered a lot of numbers. Thank you very much.
Or just speak to me on Instagram or Facebook at Jan Braai or TikTok.
And you will tell us.
Or TikTok, as Carl Wasty used to say.
There's one item that you could highlight. What is it going to be? Because we're running out of time.
You need tongs, of course. There's tongs for the meat. There's tongs for the fire. Color-coded. Chuck them in the dishwasher afterwards. Lastly, very high quality stainless steel grid. It has a square top, so when you're doing food shots, perfectly framed for Instagram. So that is the Jan Braai equipment range exclusive to Woolworths.
Yes.
And it all is amazing. Perfect for yourself, perfect gift for anybody that you love in your life.
Yeah, festive season is coming up, so 100% you're going to want to get this. And Woolworths has all the tools and accessories that you need to take your braai from good to great this braai season. And of course, Young Braai, he's here and his range is absolutely incredible, exclusively available at Woolworths Home. Shop it in-store, online, or on the app, and don't go anywhere, because we're definitely going to put Jan Braai's cooking skills to the test.